I'm Barbara. Welcome to Craft Corner Kits to Go. This week we're going to make a butterfly that actually flutters. So you can make his wings fly. Okay, so for this project you're going to need my printed piece of cardstock that has half a butterfly on it, and it is folded in half right down the center of the butterfly. And you have another printed piece of paper that has a butterfly wing on it, and it's also folded in half. You're going to need a straw and a kitchen skewer, some kind of a hole punching device. I've got a large needle. You're going to make a tiny hole in this at the right time. Some glue dots. These are a new item for you. They're self-adhesive tape strips. They have adhesive on both sides with paper on them, so when we pull them off they become sticky. So we're going to use 2 of those, and some scissors and some Scotch tape. So to start with, you have a solid piece of cardstock that has half of a butterfly on it, and you want to leave the fold and cut around the edge of the butterfly through both pieces, so you end up with a whole butterfly when you only cut half of one. And that works real well because that way both of the wings on the butterfly are the same size and shape. So I am cutting through both pieces at the same time and cutting around the lines of the drawing of the butterfly shape. Okay, now when I open this up, I have a butterfly. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the wing. Only the wing doesn't have to have a fold on it. It's just folded so that you get 2 opposite wings when you get done. So cut around the shape of the wing, and don't worry about, they don't stay attached like the butterfly did. They are 2 separate pieces. So now I have 2 pieces of butterfly wings. And I'm going to take my glue dots and glue them on the inside of my butterfly wings to make a pretty pattern. So you need those glue dots. So there, your butterfly has a pretty patterned wing. Now, the next step, you're going to take your butterfly and hold the body together and bend the wings down on both sides like this. So you could just lay it on the table and pull up the body and flatten it. So now we have a pattern like this. I'm going to take my needle, and you take some kind of a pointed object and find the center of the fold right about the center of the butterfly body and make a little hole. So now I'm going to take my self-adhesive strip and peel the paper off of one side. And this will take fingernails or maybe mom and dad. The sticky part, and lay it down on the inside of your fold. And do the same with the other piece on the other side. So take one layer of the paper off. Find which side feels sticky, because it's a little tricky. That side's not sticky. This side's sticky. So I'm going to lay it on the other side. And my hole is right in the middle of these two strips. Okay, now you peel the outer layer of the paper off, and you leave a sticky piece on your butterfly. This one doesn't want to come. Yes, we'll take mom and dad if you can't get it yourself, but try. You kind of scrape it with your fingernail a little bit and pull on it. But you have to leave the sticky part on the butterfly. Now, I don't know if that's, yes, it's visible with the lighting. You can see there are two sticky, invisible places right next to the hole. And I am going to take the skewer and put it through the hole. You can see it sticking up just a little bit. I don't want the skewer to come past the butterfly body, but I want it to get stuck in that sticky tape. Then I'm going to take the other side and squeeze it together. So my skewer is stuck in the body of this butterfly. Now we're going to take our straw and our scissors and lay your straw, squeeze your straw, make it flat, and take your scissors and cut down the middle. And do that for probably maybe 1.5 inches or so. And then peel those back. So I've cut a split in my straw, and I'm peeling it back and trying to flatten it a little bit. See, now I have my straw like that. I'm going to take the straw and put the skewer down in the straw and lay it flat against the butterfly. And that's where I need my Scotch tape. So I've Scotch taped this side, and I'm going to Scotch tape this side. And take your fingers and make the straw bend a couple of times where the butterfly leaf or the butterfly wing bends. Then you can take your when you got it all taped together, your butterfly will fly. And that's it for this week's episode of Craft Corner Kits to Go. We'll see you next week.